Time? It's the one thing you can't buy more of. No matter how rich, powerful, or talented you are, you get the same 24 hours as everyone else. But here's the truth. Successful people don't have more time. They just manage it differently. They don't chase time, they master it. And that's what sets them apart. So, if you've ever asked yourself, how do they do it all? How do they juggle careers, health, family, growth, and still stay sane? This video will show you how. This is how successful people manage their time. T1. They start with clarity, not chaos. Successful people don't wake up and wing it. They wake up with a mission. Before they even get out of bed, they already know what matters most that day. Why? Because they've already made those decisions. In advance. They have clarity. Not just about their goals, but about their priorities. Clarity isn't accidental. It's created by design. Most people waste time because they don't know what to focus on. Successful people eliminate this by asking daily, what are the top 3 things that move me forward? What will make today a win? They don't do everything. They do what matters most. 2. They guard their mornings. Like gold, your morning is either a launch pad or a landfill. Successful people know that the first 90 minutes of their day are sacred. That's their deep focus zone. No phone, no news, no social media, just intentional action. They tackle their most critical task while their mind is still sharp. Because once the day gets noisy, energy fades. But if you win the morning, you win the day. Don't wake up reacting. Wake up creating. 3. They time block, not time. Hope. Hope is not a strategy. You can't hope to find time, you must make it. Successful people use time blocking. They schedule everything. Workouts, thinking time, strategy, family, even rest. Their calendar reflects their values, not just meetings. They treat time like money, because it is. Every hour has a job. Every block has a purpose. And when it's time to move on, they move on. Time blocking builds momentum, and momentum fuels results. 4. They say no more than they say yes. Here's a secret. Every yes is a no to something else. Most people stay busy because they say yes to too much. Successful people? They say no to almost everything. They don't people please. They don't feel guilty for protecting their time. They know their greatest currency is focus. Saying no isn't rude, it's responsible. It's the only way to stay on the path that leads to what matters. Boundaries aren't walls, they're filters. 5. They use the 80-20 rule religiously. Not all tasks are created equal. The Pareto principle, 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. Successful people live by this rule. They constantly ask, what's the 20% of work that drives 80% of progress? What are the few things that change everything? They double down on the high-value tasks and delegate, delete, or defer the rest. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what moves the needle. Productivity is not about being busy, it's about being effective. 6. They don't multitask, they monotask. Multitasking is a myth, it's just rapid task switching, and it destroys efficiency. Successful people don't juggle 5 things at once. They give full attention to one thing at a time. They know the brain works best when it's immersed. That's how they get into flow. That's how they produce high-quality work, in less time. Monotasking is the new superpower. 7. They plan tomorrow, tonight. Planning tomorrow today gives successful people an edge. Before their head hits the pillow, they already know. What's my first move tomorrow? What deserves my full energy? What will I ignore? They don't waste the morning making decisions. They wake up and execute. It reduces anxiety. It increases momentum. It sets the tone. End your day with intention, and tomorrow begins with power. E8. They batch repetitive tasks, emails, calls, admin, errands. These are time vampires. Instead of letting them bleed into their day, successful people batch them. One block, one focus, one objective. They process 20 emails in 20 minutes, not 2 emails 10 times a day. They make fewer decisions. They reduce fatigue. They stay in control. Energy is precious, and task switching kills it. 9. They use systems to scale themselves. Successful people don't rely on willpower, they rely on systems. Systems automate good behavior. They turn chaos into order, and they free up mental bandwidth for what actually matters. They build routines for morning performance, content creation, client communication, self-care. Why? Because when it's systemized, it's scalable. They don't try to remember everything. They set it up once and let it run. 10. They audit their time. Often successful people track their time, not just to see where it goes, but to optimize it. They regularly ask, where am I wasting time? What can I eliminate? What should I do less of, or not at all? They reflect, adjust, improve. Because time management isn't a one-time setup. It's a living process. Most people let life manage them. Successful people manage life by managing time. 11. They don't chase balance. They create harmony. Forget perfect balance. There will be seasons of hustle, seasons of rest, seasons of growth. Successful people don't aim for 50-50. They aim for alignment. They ask, am I living in line with my values? Am I present in what I'm doing? Is my time reflecting what matters? Harmony means choosing what matters right now and being fully there. That's real success. 12. They protect their energy like a fortress. Time management without energy management is a trap. You can have all the time in the world. If you're drained, it means nothing. Successful people schedule sleep, nutrition, movement breaks. Because energy drives focus, and focus drives results. They don't grind until burnout. They rest to sustain performance. Rest is not weakness, it's strategy. 13. They focus on progress, not perfection. Perfect days don't exist, but progress does. Successful people aren't flawless. They miss tasks, they mess up, they reschedule. But they keep going. They don't dwell on the perfect plan. They execute the next best step. And that consistency builds confidence. That rhythm builds results. Done is always better than perfect. And one step today beats 10 steps tomorrow. 14. They use deadlines as weapons without urgency. Time expands. Successful people create self-imposed deadlines to drive action. They know Parkinson's law. Work expands to fill the time available. So they shorten the time, they shrink the window, and they deliver faster, better, smarter. Deadlines create discipline, and discipline creates freedom. 15. They don't let the clock control them. They control the clock. Time isn't just something successful people track. It's something they own. They don't chase the day. They design it. They don't survive the week. They command it. They aren't overwhelmed by the calendar. They use it to live intentionally, act decisively, and create greatness. So now ask yourself, are you living by design or by default? Are you spending your time or investing it? Success isn't found in more hours. It's found in better use of them. The truth is, you already have everything you need. You have the same 24 hours, the same seconds, the same minutes. Now it's your move. Own your time, and you'll own your life. If this message woke something up inside you, then now is the time to act. Start with one shift. Reclaim your morning. Set your top 3 priorities. Say no to what doesn't matter. And if you're ready to take full control of your time, focus, and future. Subscribe, hit that bell, and join the community of high performers committed to living on purpose. This is your time. Don't spend it. Master it.